Hello, Steffi, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Nitahealing. So today I'm just going to do a general reading, and I've already blessed and cleansed your space, but we are still going to thank the gods and goddesses, angels and archangels for their love, guidance, and their blessings, and to please give us clear, accurate, easy to understand answers today. So today I'm going to start with my tea leaves. I really love these. I use these quite often. There's a whole bunch of them here in the bag. As you can see, it's a lot easier for me to shuffle them around in the bag and then pull out a couple. So I kind of just want to pull out 3 just to see what Spirit has to say for you. Ooh, I'm going to start with this one that's flipped over, and then we'll do the other 2. So it says tree, affairs with your family. Tree, affairs with your family. So there could be something with the family bloodline, or maybe you need your family now more than ever. Your family is just going to be there for you if you need them. Or there is maybe some kind of like karmic cycles or karmic patterns that maybe your family has been going through, you know, maybe throughout generations, and you were born so you could, you know, break that karmic pattern, or, you know, karmic curse, whatever you want to call it. I know there was one in my family too. There was a lot of stuff going on in my family until I broke that. Then you got carrot, opportunity or windfall. I love that for you. You got carrot. So it looks like you got some kind of income coming in. And it could come out of nowhere. Or this could be, you know, new job opportunities. You could get promoted really quickly, you know, once you do get a job. Or it could be, you know, from family members, you know, passing away, you know, hope, God forbid, but, you know, you could get some kind of, you know, income coming in from a family member passing away or something. Or just a check in the mail randomly. I know that's happened to me before, so you never know. The carrot's growing. Then we've got boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Boot. It kind of reminds me of that song. These boots are made for walking, right? That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are going to walk all over you, so be careful what you say, right? Or you're going to get a swift kick in the butt, right? But you are going to achieve all the goals that you set out to do. It is going to happen. They are coming. You know, I know you are a go-getter, a hard worker. And I am going to pull from my What's the Tea next. Ooh, and they're flying out. We got ain't shit. Somebody ain't shit. Maybe they like to talk a lot of shit, but they ain't shit. They could be an artist, because it looks like, I don't know, they're drawing some kind of tattoo here, or trying to, or maybe somebody likes to talk big game. Then we've got divination abuser. Somebody is abusing their power. Somebody could be trying to do some black magic, or, you know, maybe do some spells. But it's not going to work on you because you're very powerful. So they're just abusing their power, or they abused the power that they had. Then you got dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. Yeah, you definitely dodged a bullet, I would say. And you are definitely blocking out the negativity, or you need to try to if you haven't yet, right? You don't need negativity in your life, and you don't need to be around crazy people, right? Because there's a lot of crazy people in this world, you know, so you are very protected. You have a lot of angels and gods and ancestors that are surrounding you. It's like you have a team of army of spiritual guides that are protecting you, right? And guiding your path. Okay, let's pull one more and then we will get started with the tarot. All right, Spirit, what else do you... Oh, okay, so it looks like 3 wanted to fall out. They're coming in 3s. We got the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. So it's like whatever energy that you put out there, it's moving and it's moving quickly, and you could end up seeing results from it pretty quickly. Then we got confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Confidence is the key to success. I think the new moon in Leo already passed us. Let me see. When was that? Yeah, the new moon in Leo looks like it was in July. And then we've got a full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. Confidence is a key to your success, and a fiery climax approaches. So it looks like something hot and heavy could be coming your way here pretty soon. But be confident. Be confident in everything you do, right? I know you're a very confident person, so I know you carry yourself well. And you are very confident in everything that you do, or you need to be, right? We've got the blue and the yellow chakra cards that I pulled for you in the very beginning. This one is called Truth. So I don't know if you've been having like a very hard time expressing yourself or speaking out, or maybe if you've been like misunderstood lately. But it's time for you to get your confidence back. And that's, where this new moon in Leo comes in, right? So you need to start speaking up, speaking your truth, or you are going to find out the truth soon, or you need to tell the truth to somebody that needs to hear it, right? You need to be honest, right? Honesty is the best policy, or the truth shall set you free, so they say, right? Then you got a solar plexus here. So you could have had like a low self-esteem, or been feeling powerless or maybe inferior lately, because maybe people have been maybe trying to be like domineering over you, or they're power hungry, right? Or they've been very critical of you. But these are the decisions that you need to make. You need to, again, feel in control and be confident in yourself, right? This is about being confident again. These both of these are about you being confident. It's about you speaking the truth and making those decisions, even if they're tough decisions, right? You gotta take your personal power back and be good to yourself, right? This is about self-love, self-care. Deciding, oh my gosh, the paint just chipped off my nail. I'm not stopping the video again. I know I told you that I was like, I had a lot of technical difficulties in the beginning and I was like choking and all that. But that goes along with the throat chakra. Maybe, there's been some things that have been very hard for you to say or clear up. And now there's a spider walking across my wall. Oh my Lord. Why? So I'm going to read to you about the spider, because since the spider is walking across my wall and it's distracting me from the reading, I have a book about insects and animals and stuff. So that definitely means something. So I am going to... I'm hoping he doesn't come down here. He's kind of walking up, but he's also walking sideways and looking for food, I think. But yeah, I'm going to read that to you as soon as this reading is over. I'll have to pause it and grab my book and stuff, and then I can read that to you. But okay, so let's get started on your tarot reading here. All right, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I was going to say, what do you have for Steffy? But they're already flying out. That's a busy little spider. He's just like walking all over the place. I don't even know where he went now. Okay. He's on the other side. Good. Sorry. More distractions. Okay. The underlying energy, you've got the Queen of Wands here. With the Queen of Wands, this is all, again, about confidence. Oh, this little spider came back. And now he's trying to hide. So this is all about confidence and taking leadership of your own life. Right? Being passionate about it. Being passionate about your own life. I like the red. She's got a lot of red here. You know, and this is all about passion. Red can mean like either love, extreme love, or extreme hate, or extreme passion. Be passionate in everything that you do. Let your visions run wild. Dream big, right? But this is, again, she looks very confident, right? She's got a dragon here. Yeah. All right, we're going to put that right there. Okay. We're going to get started here with the Justice card in the center. This is your situation. It's in the situation position. So this is about the scales being balanced, right? This is also about the truth, or speaking the truth, or someone needing to speak the truth, or you finding out the truth. But it's like wrongs are going to be made right. Things are going to fall into place like they're supposed to. You know, if things have been off balance, they're going to be back in balance again. That's what the scales are for the Justice card. I'm just trying to see where that little spider went. It kind of like hid behind my lamp and then it stopped. And now it's going to the ceiling. I'm like, don't come back down here. I'm so sorry. Distractions. But no, with the Justice, you know, it says the law here. So if you're going through any kind of like justice system or have to sign any kind of documents or contracts, everything will turn out fairly, or the law will be on your side, basically. All right, Spirit. Oh, they came out in twos, and we're just pulling some clarifiers here. We've got the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Seven of Pentacles, she looks like she's watering some flowers here. So this is about you planting seeds. Or maybe there was something that you planted a while ago. Wow, look at this one. Also looks like he's like watering flowers. They both look like they're watering flowers. That's funny, but the Page of Cups is a little bit different, right? This is somebody that's younger. It's like somebody that's like just starting to plant the seeds, or somebody that wants to help out, you know, maybe somebody wants to help you plant some seeds. But these could be ideas, you know, somebody's planting ideas. And it's like somebody is trying to give some heartfelt gestures, or like somebody is trying to help you out here. This could be emotional new beginnings for you. You know, once everything settles with the Justice card, you know, maybe things have been off. And now it's like you've been throwing out ideas, or you've been telling people things, or you're just starting out, right? Or you're just starting to rebuild again or replant again. You're ready to start over, right? Cups are about your emotions and your feelings. So this is something that you're going to love doing, right? Everything that you've said or that you've thought is going to manifest, and it's going to manifest how you want it to, right? Dream big. Be creative, right? This is about you being patient and having perseverance, but still going forward, right? Investing in yourself, making the effort. All right. In the challenge position, you've got I'm like, uh-oh, where did that spider go? I don't see it anymore. Okay. All right. Well, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. I'm sorry, I keep stopping. I'm just like, I don't want it to like fall on my reading. But how things have been going tonight, it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. But anyway, the challenge position, you got the Wheel of Fortune. So with it being in the challenge position, it's almost like it's in the reverse, right? So maybe things haven't been going so great lately, or you've been having a lot of trouble dealing with things, where the wheel is turning really slow and you're like, oh my God, when are things going to get better? They are. Just because it's, you know, in the challenge position, it will turn upright again. And the wheel will start turning again, and your fortune and your future will get better. It's just going to take a little bit of time, you know. But right now, it could probably feel like it's moving like molasses, or like things are going really slow. But they'll get moving again. You got the Hierophant. I like that it's like a little radio. Tuning in, right? You're tuning into yourself and into everything that has happened to you thus far. And you're learning from it. You're learning from it so you don't do it again, right? Or so things don't repeat themselves, right? Like they did in the past. It's just like you're finally, you're smart enough to do things different or do things better, to make your future and your fortune different, right? And you're tuning in. You're tuning in to the universe and synchronicity and, you know, what spirit has to say for you. You're maybe paying attention to signs, numbers, right? Because signs are all around us. We just have to pay attention, right? We just have to tune in, kind of like a radio, you know? But it's like I feel like once you tune in to that certain channel, that certain tune, that certain vibrational wavelength, is when your wheel is going to start turning, and it's going to start turning in the positive. Your future is going to start changing. Your fortune's going to start changing, right? Because this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you get to choose what it is that you want. You know, do you want love? Do you want a house? Do you want better health? Do you want, you know, money? What do you want? Do you want to learn something new? Begin something brand new with the sun here. Like, it's really your choice, and it's really up to you what it is that you really want. You just gotta get in tune where spirit is sending you next, or what path you're supposed to be following from here on out, right? In the recent past, you got the Four of Swords here. So I feel like Spirit is telling you that maybe you need to take a little bit of a break, or maybe you have been on a little bit of a break and now it's time for you to wake up, to get up, to start moving, to start taking some kind of action. So maybe in the recent past, you did take a little bit of a time out, or you had a little bit of a break, but now it's like time for you to start moving forward. Yes. Like the Fool card, right? And there goes all my cards. The Fool card is all about brand new beginnings. Trusting in all of the possibilities that the universe has to offer, right? I like that she's opening her purse up and she's like, okay, let's go. Let's go shopping, or, let's fill up this purse again. All this stuff is old. I need some new stuff. Maybe you need to go shopping and get some new things. Or these are all the new things that you're going to acquire, right? That are going to go into your bag or into your purse or into your possession. But it's like you've rested for long enough, and now it's time for you to take that leap of faith and trust in the universe, right? Trust in what the future has for you. Trust in yourself. Trust in spirit. In the present situation, you got the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords is all about curiosity and insights, or new perspective, or this is just about you learning something new, because he's got all these books here, right? So you could have a lot of new ideas. And it's like, are you really ready to start all these new ideas that you have? Are you really ready to move forward? I think you are. With that sword is like you're cutting through the bullshit. Like, all right, world, I've already been through so much. I'm ready to, go to my next phase, or cut through the bullshit and move forward. Cut things out that no longer belong in my life. Cut things out that I don't need, or that I don't need to listen to, or that I don't need to stress about or worry about. I need to take everything that I've learned, kind of like the Hierophant, and move forward, right? Do something new. Do something different. Do something that you love, right? All right, Spirit. Oof. Oh, you got two. You got the Four of Cups and the Two of Wands. So again, you've got some decisions to make with the Two of Swords here. And again, it goes along with this decision, yellow chakra. But I feel like somebody is trying to offer you something new, or hold on a second. Hold on a second. Cedric is yelling. Hold on. Gosh, I'm so sorry. All these distractions. I'm literally going to knock everybody out. I don't know what is happening or why, but I'm so sorry. I apologize. But again, I feel like somebody's trying to offer you something and you're just not interested. They could be trying to offer you a drink if you're out and you're like, no, thank you. So somebody could be trying to offer you something while you're out, and you could just be kind of like turned off by that or by them. or you're just not interested in what they have to offer because you've already been through so much and you're ready to cut all that out, right? So these are some pretty clear decisions that you need to be making here. And you probably will be making these. You're probably going to say, yeah, no thanks, I'm not ready, I'm not interested, but thank you, but no thank you, right? And then you got another sword over here in the near future. So this is the Knight of Swords. You had the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is also an air sign. This is somebody that could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but this is somebody that's like younger. And this is somebody that's a little bit older, right? And again, it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this could also just be you charging through and cutting through all the bullshit, right? Ready to take your life on, right? Ready to take some action. You're very like super hyper focused and you're gaining your courage back. You're learning how to communicate better, right? You're able to finally speak the truth of things or be honest with others and yourself, right? That's funny. I just saw the hands and she's got her hands up here. She's like, no, stop. Yeah, you're definitely dodging bullets and dodging more crazy people. Because if you're an empath, you like magnetically draw narcissistic people into your life or crazy people into your life, and that's just how it is, because it's like people that are narcissistic like to take advantage or they like to manipulate people that are empaths. All right, so this is you charging into your future, getting ready to take control, being more assertive, right? Being able to express yourself better, or you're speaking out. You're taking action and within your own life. You're like leading the way. Yes, and then you've got the King of Pentacles here. I feel like this is you. You are going to be the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles doesn't really need anyone, right? Because he can take care of himself. And this doesn't have to be a him. It can be a her, right? So I feel like this is a you. The King of Pentacles is very successful, right? Because they take leadership in their life, right? They're very stable. They know how to deal with their finances in a really good way, right? They're very practical when it comes to their time, their energy, their effort, or their money. I mean, he really looks like he's just sitting back and enjoying everything that he's worked so hard for. And that's you. It's like you are going to be charging into this future here. You're not going to need anybody. You're going to know how to take care of yourself. You're going to be able to take care of yourself and others, right? Because you have a lot of wisdom here. You've grown a lot from past situations or past hurts or past mistakes. And it's like, you know what you want. You know what you're fighting for. You know what you're going after. You could end up becoming a boss or a leader in your job. Like you could climb the ladder very quickly, because this is the Knight of Swords is fast moving energy. So you could climb the ladder very quickly, and they could make you a boss. You could get promoted. You could have just people working underneath you because you know exactly what you're doing and you have that leadership quality, right? Underlying energy, we've got the Devil here. I like that it's a cake. So don't overindulge in anything, right? Make sure to keep things very well balanced. Don't get trapped into anything or let anything pull you in or suck you in. My motto is moderation with everything, right? It's okay to have a little bit of everything, but not a lot of everything, right? Everything in moderation. Or it will eventually end up taking control, right? But if you do have any kind of like temptations or addictions or anything like that, this is about you liberating yourself from that. This is about you breaking those chains from those things that hold you or tie you back, right? You need to break those chains if there is anything that is trying to keep you stuck, right? You don't want to be stuck in any type of negative thinking or, um, if you're feeling a type of way, to lean on, like alcohol or, cigarettes or food. Sometimes when people are down or sad or depressed, they like either drink or, eat, to take the pain away, but that's just kind of like a band-aid. And it only works for a little while. It's not like a long-term thing, right, that lasts. So break those chains, break those habits, free yourself from what is trying to hold you back or hold you down, right? Speak up and tell people or whatever how you're feeling and what you're thinking. Okay, we're just going to pull a couple more and then I'm going to read about the spider here. Ooh, you got opportunity. New job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming just in time. So, I know you just got a new job, but you may get something better, or something better could come along that you might like more. Where there's just a lot of opportunities within that job that you just recently got. I like that you got opportunity, because over here with the carrot, you got opportunity or windfall. It's coming. What else, Spirit? Show me clearly. Ooh. You got celebration. It's time for you to celebrate with some friends and family. Kick off the party activities and have a great time. Plan for a joyful future. Yes, it is time for you to celebrate, or you are going to be celebrating something here very soon. All right, what else? Spirit. Let's do my Dream Oracle deck. Anything else? Oh, we got Guardian. Wow, I told you were very protected. You have a very powerful guardian that's looking over you, and it could even be like an archangel, but this guardian is very powerful for you. They're highly protective of you. A guardian in your dream represents protection and guidance, either from a spiritual source or an inner power. The guardian symbolizes a force that is watching over you, ensuring your safety and guiding your journey. Dreaming of a guardian suggests that you are being supported on your path, and it's a reminder to trust the guidance and strength that is available to you during difficult moments. Wow. I love that for you. I told you, you have like an army that's standing behind you. It's like all your ancestors are there for you, but it's like you have one very powerful guardian that is just watching over you, that is protecting you, that doesn't put up with bullshit if anybody tries to do any kind of spell work against you. It doesn't work. It just bounces off of you and goes right back to them. or this guardian will just come after them, right? Like, ooh, I would be scared if I were them. Wow, look at that. Numerology, you got all zeros. Limitless potential, reset, relaxation, unknown surrender, finish line, success, victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. Oh, I love that. Let go of tension and worry and just relax. Just breathe, right? Because you have limitless potential. I love that. I love this. I love how it turned out for you. Now, let me read to you about the spider because, like I said, there was a spider that distracted me in the beginning of your reading. So there was a reason why a spider crawled across the wall here. It's kind of long and lengthy, but I'm going to read it to you. Maybe, you'll get something out of it. It says, spider weaving webs of delight, weave me a peaceful world, carrying creation in your web, waiting to be unfurled. Spider wove the web that brought humans the first picture of the alphabet. The letters were part of the angles of her web. Dear, asked Spider what she was weaving and why all the lines look like symbols. Spider replied, why, dear, it is time for Earth's children to learn to make records of their progress in their Earth walk. Dear, answered Spider, but they already have pictures that show through symbols the stories of their experiences. Yes, Spider said, but Earth's children are growing more complex and their future generations will need to know more. The ones to come won't remember how to read the petroglyphs. So it was the spider wove the first primordial alphabet as she had woven the dream of the world that had become manifest. Spider's dream of the physical world had come to fruition millions of years before. Spider's body is made like the number 8, consisting of 2 lobe-like parts connected at the waist and 8 legs. Spider is a symbol for the infinite possibilities of creation. Her 8 legs represent the 4 winds of change and the 4 directions of the medicine wheel. Spider weaves the webs of fate for those who get caught in her web and become her dinner. This is similar to humans who get caught in the web of illusion in the physical world and never see beyond the horizon into the other dimensions. The web of fate also represents a wheel of life, which does not include any alternative or solutions. It is typically human to get caught in the polarity of good or bad fortune without realizing that we can change it at any time. If we are not decisive enough about changing our lots in life, we may end up being consumed by our fears and limitations. Spider is the female energy of the creative force that weaves the beautiful designs of life. Her web has hundreds of intricate patterns which catch the morning dew. If Spider has dropped from her web into your cards today, she may be telling you to create. Look for new alternatives to your present impasse. She can also be warning you that you are coming too close to an entangling situation. Spider could be asking you to use a journal to write out and review your progress. If you do this, you will not forget how you are creating a new and different phase in your life. Spider brings a message of a different kind when she sees you becoming a bit too involved in the weaving of your life plans to notice opportunities at the outskirts of your web. If this is the case, Spider gets your attention so that you notice that something you've been woven has borne fruit. Congratulations. Spider caught you just in time before you missed the opportunity on the edge of your web or reality. The most important message from Spider is that you are an infinite being who will continue to weave the patterns of life and living throughout time. Do not fail to see the expansiveness of the eternal plan. Wow. Wow. The weaving of life and not missing opportunities, right? But I feel like, where is there opportunities? It's over here too. I do feel like you've got a lot of good that's coming your way, a lot of opportunities that are happening for you. You just need to break free from things or people or ideas or memories that are holding you back or that have been holding you back for a really long time. It's time for you to break free from those things. Okay? You are limitless potential. Remember that. All right, my dear, that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. If it did, make sure to hit that like button. And then if you want to leave a comment, I would love to respond. And if you're not a subscriber, you can hit that little bell too to let you know when my next readings come out. All right. Love and light.